Hey guys, Bree here from Fitness Coliseum again with some more information for you. So today we are going to talk about hinge versus squat and where we see those in our daily fitness. So I'm going to turn to the side, it's easiest that way. We're going to start with a squat. A squat is a knee-dominated movement and we're using our quads to create most of our force. So knee-dominated quad work. So we are going to put our hips slightly back, but then my knees are going to bend significantly until my butt gets below my knees. So you can see in that movement, my knees bend the most. And then if you were to do this, you would feel that your quads, the fronts of your legs, are what is squeezing to stand you up. So a squat is knees and quads. On the flip side, we have the hinge. The hinge, I'm going to push my hips backwards and hinge my upper body over. So you can see my hips are now the dominant mover, and my hamstrings and glutes are what squeeze to raise me or change that movement. So I'm going to hinge at the hip, not the knee, and then hamstrings and glutes do the work, okay? So squat, knees and quads, hinge, glutes and hamstrings, focusing on my hips. Now, we see these on their own, okay? A squat, any sort of squat, back squat, air squat, etc., is going to be a squat dominant movement. Something that would be primarily a hinge would be something like a good morning. So if I had a barbell across my back or on my chest, that good morning is 99% hinge, okay? Then we have movements that are a little bit of both, okay? Think a deadlift. Deadlift, my bar would be somewhere about here. Now I'm not in a full hinge, but I'm also not in a full squat, okay? So I'm using my quads and then my glutes and hamstrings, using both sides of those legs to finish up that deadlift. Another example, a kettlebell swing. Okay, shoulders back. Yes, it starts with a hip hinge, but I'm also going to bend those knees a little bit and really fire those quads as well. Okay, so primarily you have squats, you have hinges, and then you have combination movements. And that makes up 99% of the lower body movements we're going to do, whether they're double leg or single leg. And knowing, am I squatting? Am I hinging? Am I using my quads? Am I using my glutes and hamstrings? What am I using to get this work done? And that will help you in your leg days in the future.